The Field Medic. I'm surrounded by pain, and it's sucking the life out of me. Well, happiness is a part of life, so yeah, it's sucking the life out of me. That will to live, to survive, that thing that makes you wake up in the morning and say, no matter what, nothing can bring me down. I've lost it. Had I not the belief that God has a purpose for me, I don't know where I would be. Would I be thinking? I would have run away, become a guru or something, sit with philosophers and dare to ask why. But not here. Here, I'm trapped, forced to care about my survival, forced to care about a life that I wish not to live, forced to wonder, forced to wonder why there's so much pain. I've been told it's Satan. He has a way of lying to people for their souls, fighting people with the evil army of demons to demolish every thought of happiness that comes through God's name. But I cannot worry about that. I have a purpose. I must stay on this unseen path to save every soul I can. I think I have them inside of me. Both of them. You know, like little cartoon characters on your shoulders? Yeah, them. But they're real. They don't talk to me. They simply push my thoughts through different parts of my own mind. First place is the Devil's Diner. He lets me stop in, eat dinner with him, convincing me that I should fight that guy, freak that girl, or find that green. He's a master of words. I almost wrote a poem for him too, but I simply say yes to him, and I walk to the cafe. You know, Starbucks type scene with the chess table in the middle, hot chocolate waiting on me. And there's God. I've never seen him, just the ever-changing voices of the most influential people in my life speaking to me. Chess pieces move by themselves. Drink isn't too hot or too cold, it's peaceful. And he lets me fight the good fight for a while. But then he beats me with the pawn and says, you knew that was the answer. And the chess game makes sense. Hot chocolate finished. I walk out of that Starbucks. And I don't feel the warmth anymore. Just me. And I'm surrounded by pain. And I can feel it sucking the life out of me. I mean, I do my best to heal. There's so much pain. Not everyone has a band-aid. Forced to see the wounded walk off the battlefield. Some have bullet wounds. They've learned their lesson. They stay low and out of the way. Some people come with broken arms, broken legs. It takes them a while to heal, but there's a 50% chance that they'll go back to their life and do the same thing they once did. They never forget me, never forget my help, but they tend to disregard my advice. Then you got those who are paralyzed, wounds directly to the spine. You always wonder, with all the pain they've seen, how could they ever recover? I pray extra hard for them. Because even though I'm surrounded by the chaos and it's hard to keep believing, I must for them. And I pray with them. And they learn fast. Though they're forced to embrace that, nothing will ever be the same. I give them words of comfort. Words of wisdom I heard in that small cafe. Sipping hot chocolate. That's when they're most helpful. And finally comes the head trauma patients. Their friends drag them in, drop them on the table in front of me. I hear them cry to their moms and dads, tears of pain. They don't even know where they are. They ask where's a fallen comrade, though they know they saw them fall, gone. How do you dress a head wound? I panic. How do you dress a head wound? I take that trip to the Devil's Diner. He's gone, he says. Leave him with me. You know what will happen to him, but he won't suffer, he whispers. Not yet, at least. It sounds about right. I don't know how to dress a head wound. I'll give him morphine, the pain will go away. And if by some miracle they survive, well, you know how those war vets are. Beating wives, beating children, late night at bars. Always at the bottom of a glass bottle. That miracle won't happen, so yeah, I'll leave him here. But then I walk into that cafe. Always the sweetest aromas of deliciously warm hot chocolate. I move the first chess piece. On the defense because I know that pawn will find me. Then when I see he has not moved, I attack with the intent on leaving that battered, broken soldier on the table and let the world solve his problem. But then the voice of God rings through the cafe and says, checkmate. You already knew the answer. You already knew what the answer was. You knew that was the answer. And then I walk from the cafe. And as I return, I realize I'm surrounded by pain. And it's sucking the life from me. I sit, grab the morphine, and I set it to the side. I retrieve the memory of every chess piece I moved and I say, I cannot heal you, but there's a remedy that does work. Pray. And that miracle happens. But what comes next? It's never pretty. They yell at me. You have not seen the pain that I have seen. You don't know what it's like out there. Do you know what this war is doing to us? I pause. Wishing to cry, I stare at the wounds. I look at the hurt in their eyes and I say as gentle as I can. Look around you. You never left the battlefield. Look at my back. I too carry a gun. I know brother. I know sister. Shedding tears at that cafe table in my mind, I see the last pawn move. But I've been given the job of medic. And the only way I can return fire is by helping those who fall first. I'd rather be off with the guru somewhere. I don't want to be here just as much as you, my friend, but I must accept the task that I have been given. But the words never sink in, because they only hear the sounds of the battlefield in their ears and the cry for morphine in mine. I don't know if they'll ever think of me, if they'll ever think of the wisdom I shared with them. But I know that they will return home from the battlefield to hurt the ones closest to them. All I see is pain. And until I can leave this battlefield, until I can leave this hell on earth, I must learn to love. Learn to heal. Or forever suffer the pain of a head wound. From the Diary of a Field Medic.